back to another episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This time, we have a very special guest appearance, the Prime Minister of Canada.
Hello! Hi,
Hello.
citizens of Canada. Hello, C. Hensey. Thank you so much for having me on your fantastic game show.
Thank you, Mr. Trudeau. We're very glad that you can make it today. I just have to say, how do you find time to manage that wonderful hair of yours?
Well, when you're not caring about the Canadian economy, you have time for so many things. Am I right, fellas? And ladies, because I'm a feminist.
No wonder what my taxes is going on. Nonetheless, the topic of discussion for this show is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So let's get started.
Wonderful.
So, do you know how this works? So basically, every round you'll be required to answer a set of questions, and if you keep answering the questions correctly, you can proceed, and if you answer the final question right, you'll win $1 million. Today, we will specifically focus and test your knowledge on unemployment in Canada, because it's been an issue that we think is very important. Yeah.
So, as the Prime Minister, who has done his absolute best to provide for all Canadians and created a plan that has allowed the Canadian economy to grow in the past 4 years, I believe that we will keep moving forward with our current plan and help Canadians just like we have in our last term.
Lovely to hear that, Mr. Trudeau. For today's episode, we will actually speed things up. We understand that you are obviously very busy in your endeavors, so instead of the usual 14, we'll actually have 8 questions, a mixture of multiple choice, and also we'll have some audience members come in and talk to you. If all questions are answered, as I mentioned before, you get to win $1 million.
That sounds great, C. Hensey. I can't wait to play.
Now, may I ask you one thing, Mr. Trudeau? What would you do with that $1 million? I know that you went on a vacation that cost the Canadian taxpayers $200,000 2 years ago, but hey, maybe you can finally pay us back.
Obviously, $1 million one will be $1 million spent to help Canadians across the country and follow through with our budgets and plans, just like we have in the past 4 years.
Okay, it's basically repeated the same thing over and over. We'll move forward. So, okay, Mr. Trudeau, for the first question of the day, it'll be very simple. If you look at the screen, what is voluntary unemployment? A, when people cannot find jobs. B, 10% of all Canadians, or C, the natural rate of unemployment?
Well, this is quite a difficult question, but I believe that it is C, the natural rate of unemployment.
Wonderful! I actually cannot believe you got this question correct. So let's move on to the next question. It should be quite simple since you were able to get this one right.
Alright. Here to represent all Canadians.
Wonderful. Moving forward, what are the 4 different types of unemployment? A, cyclical, structural, frictional, and seasonal. B, cyclical, natural, frictional, and seasonal. C, cyclical, structural, real, and mathematical. D, economic, structural, frictional, or seasonal.
I think I'm gonna have to go with A. I don't ever recall there being such a thing as natural unemployment, real, or economic unemployment. But I do know that what the natural rate of unemployment is.
Oh, you actually recall something. Don't think you recall that word is. But anyways, fantastic. Could you just let the audience members know what it is?
Well, the natural rate of unemployment is the percentage of people who are unemployed due to structural, frictional, or seasonal reasons. This is usually when the economy is running at full potential.
Perfect. Does our audience member understand now? Okay, let's get back to the next question. So, what is real wage unemployment? Many Canadians wonder. Is it A, a gap between the number of jobs and the amount of people looking for work? B, a decrease in employment due to economic recession? Or C, an increase in employment due to minimum wage?
Well, real wage unemployment is when there's a gap between the number of jobs available and the amount of people who are willing to look for a job. This is because wages are set above the equilibrium wage rate due to minimum wage laws and sticky wages.
Perfect. You got it right again. Not believing this, really. We'll begin our last multiple choice questions. You've been an amazing contestant so far. I'm actually surprised that Even though you don't know how to manage our economy and our huge deficit, you actually understand this concept. So, moving forward, what is demand deficient unemployment? A. Insufficient demand in the economy to maintain employment. B. Extra demand in the economy that creates superemployment. Or C. Extra demand in the economy that creates full employment.
Well, I believe, CNC, that it is A. Insufficient demand in the economy to maintain full employment.
I can't believe that our Prime Minister is so competent. What happened over these 4 years, Mr. Trudeau? Could you please tell me? I'm so shocked.
Well, it is always in my best interest to help Canadians, and we will move forward with the same plans as we have been for the past 4 years, helping Canadians and improving the economy.
Okay, wonderful. Now we'll begin to go into specific cases. So the other part of our game show today. These are real Canadians from our audience members who have experienced unemployment and have some questions for you and need to tell them their story. For our first case, we have Vladimir. Everyone say hi, Vladimir.
Hi, Vladimir.
Hello, I am Vladimir. Back in Mother Russia, I was a rocket scientist. Here, look, my backyard rocket. Wonderful. Now I am experiencing the problems with the language and I work McDonald's. How do you help me? After hearing this story, I believe that Vladimir is a victim of underemployment. Mr. Trudeau, how do you plan to help him?
Well, CNC, the government has a variety of programs to help alleviate underemployment. For example, for immigrants, we have language programs to help overcome language barriers that might be the cause of their underemployment. We also have the TRIEC, a pilot program that helps immigrants find better, more fitting jobs that match their skill set, as well as create positions for immigrants who are looking for better careers. This program is piloting in Toronto.
Wonderful! I can't believe you know all this stuff. But it probably is quite expensive to do this, right? Anyway, okay, whatever. You don't understand, Mr. Trudeau, like you always do. I mean, now let's introduce the new student, Joe. Everyone give a warm welcome for Joe.
Who's Joe?
Joe Mama! I'm Joe. I have a bachelor's degree in biophysics and I don't have a job. How can you help me, Trudeau?
Hi, Joe Mama. It looks like you're a victim of frictional unemployment. Under my government, we provide lots of benefits to help students like you. We have co-op programs that start in high school, like SHISM, as well as internship searches on our federal website to help students find their first jobs. Good luck, Joe.
I think Mr. Trudeau actually also provides some summer programs that help students. That was my first job actually before I actually got into the game show business. Very good industry. So we'll begin introducing our last two guests. We have now Pierre and Elliot. Please give them applause.
Hey, I'm Pierre.
I'm Elliot.
I lost my job because of a mass unemployment due to the recent recession happening. Our company had fired over 50% of the employees. I am unemployed.
Oh dear.
Too much.
I can't handle it.
You go, Elliot.
Okay.
I know it's sad, Elliot. Just go on. Elliot, you don't need to cry.
I'm a landscaper for golf courses. However, during the winter, I am out of a job. I can't support my horses in the mountains.
Oh no, don't cry.
I'm sorry, it's just so hard.
Okay.
I can't survive.
Poor Patsy.
But I can't find another job. I cannot, mowing lawns. It's my passion.
Well, we provide unemployment benefits, which can be helpful to you in the winter when you guys are experiencing seasonal unemployment. As long as you apply for these benefits, you'd be eligible to qualify for things like employment insurance and more.
Thank you for coming today, Mr. Honorable Trudeau. You have won $1 million. How do you feel?
I feel great. I am here to help Canadians and represent Canada. Thank you.
Wonderful. Now let's hope that you do something well and you're not wasted. Okay guys, that will be the conclusion of our game show today. Thank you very much for watching and stay tuned for next